Hey guys, today I'd like to discuss why most naturals are some of the worst trap development of all time. Because it seems that whenever you look at a steroid user, the number one thing that pops out is their trap development. And this is because the androgen receptor sensitivity is greatly increased when you're up in the dose. That's really all they have to do. You can be a weak motherfucker, you can be shrugging 2 plates, yet you can have traps up to your damn ears simply because you're up in the dose. It's just one of those areas that blows up automatically. So these guys, they don't have to do much work for traps. They could just do one light set or not even train them at all. It's going to get big automatically. But for naturals, you cannot be training like you were a steroid user. It just does not work like that. Doing one set of shrugs or just one exercise or few exercises for the traps is not going to cut it. Most guys, they're going to do a dumbbell shrug. Either they're going to grab like the hundreds, they're going to do some shrugs, and they're going to do some upright rows, some type of variation. Personally, I don't think that's enough. In my honest opinion, if you want massive traps, you have to get stupid, strong traps, not just in one exercise, but in multiple movements. And what do I mean when I talk about strong traps? Well, number one, you got to be shrugging 500 pounds for reps, 600 pounds for reps. If you're not doing that amount, no wonder you have small traps. Even 4 plates is not going to cut it. Even 3 plates is not going to cut it. That's bitch weight when it comes to the traps. Matter of fact, if you're benching 315, you should be shrugging at least 500, okay? So that's what I'm talking about. Most people are weak as fuck, okay? I used to be one of these guys. Back in 2015, actually, I was benching 315, right? But guess what I was shrugging? 315. So my bench and my shrug were an equivalent ratio. And actually, I was barbell rowing more than I could shrug. That tells you right there that most people are not pushing the traps to the limit. I had it was the worst traps ever on YouTube. I had horrible traps, and that's because I was training them like a bitch, you understand? So if you're natty, you can't follow those footsteps. You can't afford to use minimal assistance. And the guys who make amazing results on minimal assistance using trap programs, it's because they're either on the juice or they have good genetics. But most people, you have to get stupid strong. You need a 500-pound shrug for reps. I believe 2 or 3 weeks ago, I did snatch grip shrugs, 500 pounds for reps, all right? That's the type of strength that you need to acquire. You got to get strong at every shrug. You got to get strong at farmer walks. You should be able to lift all kinds of weight, walk for all kinds of time. You should be doing power upright rows over 2 plates for reps. You saw me do 235 for 3x3. That's not even the pinnacle of trap development. Matter of fact, I can still keep getting size. And also, you got to train your neck. Training your neck will make your traps bigger. Yesterday, I did some machine neck curls. I did machine neck extensions, and I did the sides, okay? My traps are sore as fuck, more than when I do direct work. That's because it's connected. Your neck and your traps are directly connected. That's why people who have strong shrugs and strong deadlifts tend to have a big neck. It's directly connected, okay? So that's another thing you have to do. You got to increase your shrug. You got to increase your pulls, your high pulls, you know? You got to get good at farmer walks. You have to get good at every trap movement imaginable. You have to get strong as a motherfucker. Start treating your traps like it was a competition bench. Why is it that naturals have amazing pet development? How come when you take a guy, the average Joe, you make a bench 315 for 5 pause, he has watermelon pecs. But then when it comes down to the traps, it's automatically impossible to build. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. Guys, start training your traps the proper way. Get it stupid strong. That's why they're not growing. Get the numbers that I am talking about, and you will have traps that look enhanced. That's how it fucking works. My traps, everybody comments that I must be on the roids because of this. No, man. They used to be my worst body part. It was my worst body part. But that's because I didn't train them properly. The moment you have strong traps, they're gonna be big. That's how it fucking works. Okay? Just like the roid user, they could be benching less than 2 plates. They'll have watermelon pecs. But a natty, you gotta take your bench at 3 plates for reps. It's an equivalent ratio here. The roid head, he's gotta up the dose, he can lift bitch weight. But if you're natty, you gotta get stupid strong. That's how you get big traps. Get strong as shit. So that's all I have for you today. Let me know what you think down below, and with that, I will talk to you next time.